I never really understood buying local. I mean, I understood it, but I never understood what effect it could have until I became, in business myself. And to have people come specifically to you as a destination to get your product is what you want to try and develop. And one of the most powerful marketing tools that you can use is obviously the word of mouth. And Donna at Buddha Dog had learned about our product through word of mouth, and so they came to us. So now it's a co-promotional thing. Every time people come in, whenever we given the opportunity, we talk about Buddha Dog and vice versa. The other thing too is just a pride. It's a pride in the area. It's a pride of the farmers and the people that we deal with on a regular basis. I use a certain apple exclusively that's grown in Clarksburg, and it's called the Red Prince apple. I don't believe it's grown anywhere else right now anyway. That is the exclusive apple that I use, and I know the owners by all the time. They drop them off, we pick them up. It's just a very nice rapport, and it's a trust that you have as a vendor to other people. I know that I'm going to be getting the best apples that I can possibly get because I'm bumping into her in her grocery store, and her kids are going to school with my kids. It's just it's a matter of the quality. I think every step of the way is increased when you go local. I've always loved to cook and bake, mainly cook. Baking is just kind of something I learned from my grandma and my mom, but cooking was really what I loved to do. And I was always, my whole career up until about 2 years ago has been in the corporate world. I was in IT and running data warehousing projects and things like that, and Salesforce automation projects. So I just I wanted to change gears. I've got 3 kids and a husband, and it was a matter of not liking where things were going, where we were living down in the city, and it was time for a change. So we decided we've come up this way to ski for a long time, and I went back to school about 5 years ago to get my chef papers, just more so for my own interest. So when we decided to make this change, I decided to start looking around, and everything just kind of fell into place. The kids wanted to come, which shocked me because 2 were in high school and 1 in elementary school, and it's the best move I ever made. Stress level is my biggest stress is if I burnt the cookies. I mean, come on, how good can life be, right? So that is, the money certainly isn't there, but the quality of life is, and the kids work with us, and they come down, and my husband's around a lot. We work on Sundays as family day. We hang out here and laugh, and it's good. It's really good. I love it. My favorite meal is a comfort food. It would be I'd want to do it myself. I'd want to do it with friends. We've done it here in the past at the bakery after hours. Make fresh homemade pasta with a homemade tomato sauce. I can all of our own tomatoes and grind it into sauce. So I always start off with some sweet onions and some garlic, and I saute those off in some really nice olive oil. And then I sear off some riblets, like beef or pork riblets, and sugo they call it, and you sear that off, and then you put the sauce in, the tomato sauce, and just let it simmer for a couple of hours, and let the flavors all develop. And then you boil your fresh pasta, and then you take all of the meat out. So I cut up sausage and do those too, as well as with the pork riblets and things like that. So all that meat has been simmering for a couple hours. It's tender. So we take all of the meat out and we put it in a bowl, and then you've got your sauce. So you put your sauce on your pasta, and with some fresh shards of parm. And then you serve the meat separately with some great Italian bread that we make here, nice crusty bread, and arugula salad tossed with some lemon vinaigrette. Doesn't get any better than that. That's my favorite meal for sure. And we're a bakery and a cafe, so we mix up. We do different specials every day. So as the seasons change and rhubarb's in or asparagus or whatever, I can mix it up. Lots of creativity, lots of fun. Great team of people. So it's good. I wouldn't go back, not for a million years. we've been here for 80 years, and I get ladies coming in their 70s telling me that they worked here when they were teenagers. So that's kind of cool. It's just carrying on a tradition and keeping with the old equipment and doing things by hand. And everybody has their opinion, but I make everything from scratch, by hand, by myself. I mean, I've got a couple of people that help me bake pies and pastry and whatnot, but there are no assembly lines here. There are no packaging areas or anything like that. I mean, it's all, every pie is made just the way you saw that one made. So, and that's the way you get the flavor, and it's just a quality control thing. So that's, when people come and eat at the bakery, if I go and clear a table and look at the plate and it's not empty, I panic. I sweat, because to me, 99% of our plates come back cleared, empty. I mean, we're small, we're rustic, but the food is great. We pride ourselves on that, and it's just important that everybody comes in and has a nice, relaxing atmosphere. We usually have jazz music playing in the background and have a great sandwich, and away you go.